Okay, this is a video on how to light the church stove at St. Peter and Paul Crossingville, PA. So first thing you want to do is make sure all the burners are off, or the selections here are all in the off position. If not, you could have a buildup of gas, and when you try to light it, would cause a big flame here on the burners. So you're going to want to expose the pilots by taking these grates off. There's a pilot on each burner pair here. And the pilot is right in here. And obviously they're not lit right now. So what you're going to want to do is turn on the gas valve that'll apply propane to the pilots. So there's a valve back here. If it's in line with the pipe, that's applying gas to the pilots. So on top of the rack here is some sticks that you're going to want to use for safety. Keep your hand away from the burners while you're lighting this thing. So sometimes when you initially go to turn on try to light the burners, there's not a lot of gas there, so they might not stay lit. So I'm going to go here, apply your flame, and you got the blue light there and it stayed on, so you know you're good. So you do each combo in the center here. So now you can see you got the blue flame, and the pilots are all lit and they're staying lit. So you're good. So you can put the grates back on now. Now you want to light all the pilots, even if you're not using some of the burners, because there's going to be some propane coming out of there. And you want to have a flame so you don't have a residual propane coming out. Now you can turn your burner controls on to get main flame. These come on pretty strong, so you're going to want to stay back. So the right one is the rear, and the left is the front. So you can light up whatever burners you want here. So that's it for the top. Now you want to do the bottom. So what you got to do is remove these covers. This is for the oven part of it. Just lift up and these fold down. And incidentally, there's instructions here that you can read also. So you lift both sides up. Now on these, you can light whatever side you want, or you don't have to light these at all if you're not using the stove. So what you do is you look in the back in this hole right here, see if you see a pilot. So we're off right now, so you hold down this red button for several seconds, and then you try the igniter. And then after you try the igniter, you should see a blue flame, and then you keep the button down. Okay, I didn't see any flame there. Okay, that time I got flame. So as you can see, I'm holding the button down for a few more seconds, and then I release and the pilot stays lit. So now I can use my oven control to turn up the temperature. And you can see now I got my main flame down here. So this side's working. So I turn that off and you see I still got pilot, so good there. Now you do the same thing on the other side. Look through the hole, hold down the red button for several seconds until you get pilot. You can see I got instant pilot that time. Then I can release the red button. I should maintain my pilot. Now the pilot went out, so I gotta try it again. Hold the button down. There, I got pilot. Keep holding the red button until you maintain your pilot. Now I'm gonna release it, and pilot's still on. So again, I can turn my oven control on and get main flame down here. I can close this back up. Now, a couple of things. If you run into a problem, you have a fire, you can hit this button over here. This will set this ANSOL system. Actually, you pull this. It'll turn gas off to the oven and also put some gas down here to put the flame out. Then you also have a hood fan that you can turn on here. It's got a light and a fan. If you get into a situation where you got a lot of propane, you want to clear it, you can use the fan. Now, once you're done using the stove, you're going to want to shut the gas off. You're not going to want to leave the pilots running for an extended period of time. So you just shut off the valve that you did in the beginning, and it's perpendicular, so now the gas is off, and your pilots are also going to be off. So if you wanted to light this again, you'd have to go through the whole process over. Now if you turn the gas on and you're not getting any pilot, you're going to want to check the propane tank outside. Verify you have level in the propane tank, and then the valve is on at the tank. Just come out here, just heel it off, check for level. You can see here we're over 70% right now. Here's the hand valve for the gas going over to the hole. You can verify you got level, and you can verify that hand valve is on the propane tank.